She makes like video content of old games, like
I'm sorry,
Juggernaut.
baby.
Alright, if you're gonna have these conversations, can you please let me know?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They're being insanely loud.
I am. I'm sorry. I was too loud, guys.
I gotta feel in trouble.
I'm sorry. My wife wants to go to sleep. I'm sorry, guys.
Listen to this. My streamer got their stream demonetized last night, but for hate speech and abusive content, not nudity. That's not what mine was demonetized for. It says right here. I'll go right to it right now. I'll read it word for word. It says limited or no ad revenue due to content not suitable for advertisers. So you click on it, right? And it says the moment that it was flagged, 2 hours, 19 minutes, 16 seconds. And it shows the freeze frame. It's Zangief. It's Zangief just standing there. That's it. And if you hit play, it says nudity and sexual content policy. When you hit play, I'm just talking in the match. I'm not even raging at that moment. There's no rage in the video at that moment. It's literally just Zangief standing there. YouTube's AI thinks it's nudity. That's what it demonetized. So I don't care what whoever says what. It doesn't mean anything. I'm telling you what it says on my end. That's sadly what will happen is that YouTube's AI is going to get dumber and dumber, not smarter, and it's going to mislabel shit, and people are going to get demonetized for no good reason. Okay? So the thing is, I can fix it. All I got to do is I got to restart the stream, and then it's fine. But it's just a hassle, so I hopefully it doesn't keep happening. You know, I think with tame streams like this, it would never happen. It's only for more realistic streams, you know what I mean? With humans that look like, I don't think anyone's going to say this is realistic, you know what I mean? But playing Street Fighter, then, you know, might have a chance. It kind of sucks. What do we have? Full plate armor. It's just 44 defense, straight 44, and that's it? It's not even good. Compared to what we're wearing, yeah, it's not even good. It's crap. Very good. All right, guys, let's continue. We got about 2 hours left on today's stream. Thank you for being a fun and chill audience. I'm having a good time. I hope you are too. Again, if you're having a good time, please be sure to like the stream on YouTube, and please contribute if you can. Right now, we have no memberships today. It'd be great if we get someone to become a member, maybe give some memberships to the community. But everything else has been pretty good. We got super chats, we got some tips, we got some subs. I think we only have 100 kicks. Let's get some support for the old chill RPGs, right? These are fun playthroughs, and I love doing them, so please support the stream if you can, okay? Cool. All right, let's continue. Okay. Can we switch to Slay the Spire? It was better. Honestly, no. More people right now are engaged, and we've got more support on today's stream than we did for Slay the Spire. I don't know what to tell you. Like, it's true. Right now, we're having more conversation. More people are talking, and we got more support than when I was playing Slay the Spire. So, yeah, what do you want me to do? I love Slay the Spire, but I got to play stuff that people will at least, you know, half pay attention to. Oh. What do you want? The King's made it very clear I'm not to allow anyone through to the Grand Conjuratorium, so show... Studio Stealth, I've long ago accepted the fact that playing a game like this is not going to bring in tons of attention and tons of support, all right? I already have said, you know, sucks because, listen, I love this game. I love turn-based RPGs. I've never played this one before. I wish we could get more people, and I wish we could get more support for it, but I can't make people love genres they don't like. You know, even playing Clair Obscur last year, which is arguably Game of the Year, a lot of people didn't show up for it. So this is the one game that I'm, like, willing to accept the fact that, sadly, it's not going to do well, but I want to keep it in the schedule. So, no, we're not knocking Dragon Quest out of the schedule. We just learned Kaswooshel. Wonder what the heck that is, Kaswooshel. Boston Pizza in Canada. All right, well, hey, if you are watching Dragon Quest 7 and you're enjoying today, it would be great if you could support the content by giving it a like and leaving comments if you're watching on demand, giving the stream a like if you're here live on YouTube. And guys, let's get some support for classic chill JRPGs and the fun times we have hanging out when I play them, right? Let's go. We haven't had support in a while. Let's get a super chat or a membership or a sub or some kicks or a tip. Let's get something right now. Doesn't matter how big or small. Let's get a contribution for Dragon Quest. Let's go. Yes. We're looking for the Grand Conjuratorium. I'll warrant. I'm afraid you won't find it here. Don't want that involvement because they know that comes with online harassment and stuff from my trolls, so they don't want to do that. Like, no lie, there's about a year and a half ago when I was working with Kino Casino, I reached out to a ton of people, like, and basically either I got no response whatsoever, or the response was always the same. Well, actually, working together with you actually would probably be pretty fun. We could do a show, we could talk about this topic or that. The problem is we just don't want to be harassed by your haters. Like, we can't have people come into our social media and flooding it. We can't have people downvoting our videos and leaving nasty comments. We can't have people doxing people in our community. And because of that, we got to stay away from you. It's not you. It's the toxic cloud that follows you around. Well, that's that. I tried. Can't say I didn't try. I reached out to a bunch of people, and they all gave me that same answer. Now, what a stupid question. Someone just said, well, who were they? If I tell you, then the trolls will harass them, you idiot. What a dumb question. Like, I'm stupid enough to tell you the people who don't want to work with me because of my trolls, I'll mention them so now my trolls will go fuck with them, right? What an idiotic fucking question. In fact, you know what? I'm just going to go pee quick. How about that? And then we'll come back and play for another hour. Again, guys, I thank you for being here. Thanks for chilling. We now haven't had any support in almost 2 hours. It would be great to get a single super chat or a sub or something for Dragon Quest would be great. I've already accepted the fact these streams are never going to do well, but it would be great to get something else if you like the content, okay? All right, I'll be right back. Would I still do the Asmon podcast if he invited me on? Yes. Like I said, the only thing that I don't know is when he mentioned it, he made it sound like this was an online show and he would invite me on as a guest through like Discord or whatever. Then after that fact, you guys kept saying, oh, he does an in-person podcast. Well, I don't know about that. I don't know if I would fly across the country to make an in-person appearance on his show. Probably not, to be honest. Don't think it would be worth it to leave my wife behind and everything. So, you know, but if it was an online appearance, then yeah, I probably would do it. Okay, wakey, you need to get going or you're going to miss your chance. Sorry to rush you, but to be honest, I slept in a little longer than I'd planned. But the waterfall stopped and the stars are still out. That's not as good. That's okay, but the bombs are way better. Yeah. Grime Rat says, you know, you don't strike me as a JRPG player. It surprised me you've played so many. I love JRPGs. I grew up playing these in the 90s. I love these games so much. I wish I could get more of an audience for them, but I don't know what to say. I love this. It's a very chill time. Unitas, that's not true. He says, I'm loving the Pokemon Fire Red playthrough. It sucks it's only 9 hours to complete. That's not true. All right? It's again, not great attendance, okay? To be honest, engagement, meh, okay. Support, meh, not great. But again, I've kind of accepted that that's what's going to happen with this playthrough. I love it. So for now, we'll keep it in the rotation. I'm glad that this week I got to play a good 6 hours of advancement. I feel like we're nearing the end of the part of the game where we're going to be island jumping. Like, we've almost unlocked all of the different maps and things, right? So I feel like we're definitely getting there. So thanks. To those of you who are still here, thank you for being here. Thank you for chilling. For those who supported the stream, obviously, thank you so much for that. And there'll be more Dragon Quest 7 coming next week. Thank you, everyone. I'll see you then. Peace out. Okay. Complaining that Castro got banned. None of you support the stream anyway, so I don't care what you're saying. Castro outright said horrible things in this chat today. 100%. After me this morning explaining there's a line between kind of razzing and joking and actually being a jerk who wants to harm someone. I outright talked about it earlier today. He was here when I did it. Then he went ahead and did it anyway because he doesn't care. So if he doesn't care, I don't care. He's not coming back unless he personally apologizes and says he won't do it again. That simple. Okay? All right. Look at this. We actually got a lot of achievements today. Awarded for completing Meet Sir Mervyn. Awarded for completing... Oh, wait. No, those are last time. Okay. We did awarded for completing 2,000 monsters and awarded for mastering an intermediate vocation for the first time. So we got one of the intermediate ones done. And those you need to qualify for the master vocations, right? Good stuff. Yeah, here's what sucked about today. Today, sadly, we didn't have the audience of people who've played the game. Sometimes we do. And then the conversation's a lot better about the game because they talk about the game. We help me with it and stuff. They weren't here today. There's a few people who usually have played this, like 2 or 3 people, and they weren't here at all today. So I was left more to just play it for myself, which, by the way, was still fun. And I still enjoyed hanging out with you guys. I want you to know that. But definitely when we have the people who know the game a little better, it ends up being a more fun, interactive stream, right? Okay. What's my favorite RPG? Probably a tie between like Final Fantasy VI and Chrono Trigger. Amu says, I appreciated the chill stream, made work easier to slog through. Okay, sounds good. Okay. All right, everyone. So good stuff here. Let me change the setup again.